Located near Cumberland, Maryland, Rocky Gap Casino and Resort is home to Maryland's only Jack Nicklaus signature golf course. Head golf professional Rick Flowers sat down with me for the front nine of this interview to explain his responsibilities in what makes the course attractive, along with how Rocky Gap has adapted for senior golfers. The back nine interview segment topics include Tiger Woods and the future of golf. It's time to tee off on the 4-minute timeout with Rick Flowers.
I'm given a lot of leeway as far as being creative, coming up with a tournament program for promotions, working with the marketing department, certainly oversee the operation of the golf course as a whole, making sure that we can generate as much play as possible, and obviously the revenue component. The greatest player ever, arguably Jack Nicklaus, is the guy that designed it, so I think right there it's a great selling point. It's the only Jack Nicklaus course in the state of Maryland. It's a beautiful setting. It's the only golf course that sits in a state park in the state of Maryland. Overall, I think it's just a fantastic setting. One of the things that we do, we have 500 members. We take the pulse of what they want. We offer a lot of different promotions. We don't overdo it. When you talk about golf courses closing, I think golf kind of overdid it and they saturated themselves. Too many golf courses are obviously out there. In order to stay ahead, one of the things we've done is we've tried to stay affordable more than anything. Really trying to price ourselves. We're one of the most affordable Jack Nicklaus golf courses in the country, and I think it really helps. I think a lot more people think the game looks a lot easier than it actually is. So I feel that a lot of people don't practice enough. And when I say practice, if you got specifically, I think a lot of people, even if they go to the driving range, they hit one club that they like and they continuously hit that because it's the only one that performs for them to the best of their ability. I think they need to hit the things that they do have trouble with. And if they really want to get better, I think they need to work on their short games. Obviously, the scoring clubs, such as the wedges and the chipping and the pitching, and just any area that can lower your score. Practice is one of the most overlooked things by players. We have adapted. We call our tees the forward tees. We don't call them ladies' tees. I think maybe the only way to change it actually would be to change the color of them and take them away from red and actually make the forward tees just a more neutral color. Our golf course is a championship type golf course. It's difficult. You get a lot of older players. We do have 5 sets of tee boxes, so we do have a senior tee box. I can guarantee that some of them will benefit from even playing further forward than they do. One of the things that senior players need to be aware of is that there are shaft flexes that are more catered to their game, and as a result, they probably could maximize their ability a little bit more by being fit properly. If you just go by what most people understand to have happened, is physically he did some things that were so off the charts. He generated greater club head speed than almost arguably anyone ever. I mean, other than someone like John Daly, and his body broke down. I mean, he really was aggressive through the golf ball. It's nothing more than just physically breaking down. I don't think his mental capacity is fault at all here. I think he actually will surprise people. I think he'll play this year. I know that he is already signed up to play in the U.S. Open at Oakmont. I would say that for someone of that ability, asking them to do anything less or asking them to do things differently than they've done it before, I think it's probably very hard for him to do. It would probably statistically bear out that if he did a little bit less, and that he could lengthen his career. There are a lot of things. We have a lot of days where you just think you've seen something. You get days where something will occur and you're just like, man, I never would have thought that ever could even happen in my 25 years. I don't know. One of the funniest things, I don't know if it's really funny, but I actually, in my first professional event, I never played college golf. I never played high school golf. So I had never played in any organized tournament at all in my life. The first time I did, I tried to qualify for a PGA Tour tournament, and I had never played in a tournament golf environment. And I was shooting in the mid to low 70s on a regular basis, and I went out and I shot 63 on the first 9. And I shot 40 on the second 9 because I had finally relaxed, and so I shot 103. And I feel really bad. I should go back and apologize to my playing partners because they probably did not have the best day. But I did go back to the golf course where I played that round was in 1989, and I went back to that golf course 2 or 3 years ago, and I shot a very good round there. I shot, I think, 73. I just really wanted to see how my game measured up, and at that point, I wasn't really ready to take it to the course in a professional environment, but I got better. The future for golf is pretty good. There's a youth movement out there right now with Spieth and Rory McIlroy and Ricky Fowler and some other guys just that are coming up. The game is in good hands. For me, I love being here. I plan on going nowhere in the future. I have no plans other than come to work every day and just look out that window and be happy.